Alright, so episode 2, it's not, I know that you guys were probably anticipating me to do this, but, you know what, I think chronologically, Lost Coast is after episode 1, I forget, but, yeah, this is a little bit of a really quick Half-Life 2 thing. Now, obviously, episode 2 has been giving me a lot of problems on stream, and it's not up on YouTube yet, but yeah, that stream it stuttered a lot, just like episode 1, and I decided to postpone it. So in between that, at least we can enjoy some sweet early bloom technology, right? Which is of course Lost Coast. But yeah, so this was a little cut content thing that they just wanted to show off. Lost Coast was supposed to be in Half-Life 2. The character Odessa, whatever his name, not Odessa. The fisherman guy, but whatever, we're gonna go play it. But yeah, just a little bit of a weird technological show-off relic that they decided to do in between the games. So it was cut off. It was a cut part of episode 2. Okay, I thought it was just Half-Life 2, but alright. Lost Coast is an alternative level for Two's River, isn't it? I'm not 100% sure, but we're gonna give it a try. Lost Coast. I wonder if this game can launch super loud in my ear too. I love it. Here we go. Let's see here. Oh, my ears! No, it's not that bad, actually. Now, it's funny, I updated my drivers recently, and Dark Souls ran better than I thought last stream. And hopefully episode 2 will run better now, but you never know. Anyway, we're gonna run this in a window, and boom, boom, bang. And we're ready to look at some graphics. Oh my god. Let me adjust all this. I want to put on the best possible graphics. We can get that nice Lost Coast, Lost Cozy. Let's get it all Lost Cozy in here. All right, here we go. So here it is, and let's see if it runs better than episode 2, which it probably should. But Lost Cozy, everybody. Lost Cozy. Get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna just check audio levels here in a second. Lost Cozy. Are you cozy? Or you're gonna get so cozy you're gonna be lost in your own blanket. Anyway, so here it is. And I think I can play with commentary on. I forget. But no. The commentary is there by default. And I guess we're just gonna listen to it. We're gonna listen to Gabe tell us all about how technology works. So I guess it does turn kind of cozy in the midst of this gunfire hell, but includes audio commentary spoken by members of the Valve development team. Do you guys want this on or off? That is the question. This is Gabe Newell. On. Alright, well, leaving it on. The start commentary mode. Yeah. Gotcha. It's gonna be a lot of listening this stream, huh? And there it is. Here's Lost Coast. Now, I do believe they... Look at this. Look at this bloom. It looks amazing! Well, not like super amazing by today's standards, but back then it was like, wow, this really does look like fantastic. I don't remember fully, but I think this was after episode 1, but anyway, it is a game though, but it's not like a full game. It's more like a technological show-off sort of deal. Anyway. Oh, the spacebar jumping. Can I do reverse bunny hopping in this one? Oh, I think you can. Well, we can experiment with that another time, but come on. All right, here we go.
Hi, this is Gabe Newell, and welcome to the Lost...
Oh, before we get soothed by the Gaben, let's turn on those subtitles. So, hang on. Whoop.
Hi, this is Gabe Newell, and welcome to the Lost Coast. In this tour, we're going to be talking about a new graphics technology we've been developing called High Dynamic Range, or HDR. We'll also be giving you some insight into the design and production challenges we faced during the construction of the Lost Coast.
Yes.
First, a quick explanation of the commentary system. To listen to a commentary node, put your crosshair over the floating commentary symbol and press your use key. To stop the commentary, put your crosshair over the rotating node and press your use key again. Some commentary nodes may take control of the game for the purpose of showing something to you. In these cases, simply pressing your use key will stop the commentary. Hi, this is...
Hi. Alright, so let's just, you know, again, this might not be the most, like, streamable game, but I'm doing it as a sort of, let's play every Half-Life game, you know, but, here we go.
With conventional rendering, seen here on the left, if something on the screen is 20% reflective like the wet sand, then the maximum reflected brightness can only be 20% of the maximum brightness of your monitor. HDR's more accurate simulation of light ensures that the sun's reflection on this wet sand appears...
Do they still use HDR in games now?
100% of the maximum monitor brightness.
Because I hate to, like,
HDR uses
be the deliverer of Sarah news, but I think some of these techniques are kind of outdated now. Graphics. Yes, they do? Alright, so, cool. Alright, well, anyway.
The process of building characters in Half-Life 2 taught us many things. By the end, we believed we'd figured out a more effective process for designing and constructing characters. This fisherman is the first character we built using that process. Design-wise, the fisherman was focused on showcasing HDR and the way light falls on human skin. The highlights on his forehead and nose are good examples of specularity on human skin.
He looks...
You can see how the wrinkles on his cheeks and around
his skin is alive! Oh, I don't like that.
We can use normal maps to add depth.
What the fuck?
Production-wise, the fisherman was built using a similar process to the rocks you saw on the beach. We model the 3D character with very high detail, then extract much of the physical information and store it in the textures.
Do we need that much physical information? Oh!
Hey!
Hello.
You there?
You there?
Wait a minute now, aren't you?
Wait, I recognize...
There you are. You're that scientist chap, Friedman.
Fried.
Am I right?
Fishman, yes.
You must be here to take on the Combine. Not sure what one man can do, but no other reason to visit St. Olga at a time like this. I'll take you to where they...
That is the same voice actor as...
as far as I can, at any rate.
As, good old Greg in the, Ravenholm. Gregory. Unmistakable. There he goes. Man, it must suck being a fisherman in times like this. It's like, they're taking all the water from us and, ugh.
Water presents us with a lot of rendering challenges. In fact, we have to render the scene 3 times. Once for the refraction of what's under the water, once for the reflection of everything above the water, and once from the player's view.
Wow.
You can see the reflection and refraction scenes in the 2 small windows on screen. In the refraction, we calculate per pixel how much water you're looking through to do a volumetric underwater fog to simulate particulate matter.
Oh, hello, Simple Flips. How you doing?
We had to go through the entire engine and modify
it's these Simple Flips in chat. Yo,
shoutouts.
For example, boom, classic, boom, boom, boom. You're here for a really boring Half-Life 2 demo.
Here, now, let me just unlock this gate for you.
Alright. Could you, man, if you... Does anybody speedrun this game? No, none of Simple Flips is here. Any speedruns games? I'm wondering, like, everybody speedruns, you know, episode 2 and stuff like that, but this? I mean, could you speedrun a tech demo? I am king of... I suck at Half-Life 2 speedrunning, but Lost Coast... king!
Up the cliff. Step lightly now.
Alright, well... Is my spacebar really loud when I try to jump like this? This game is really short, by the way. It's not, like something we're gonna be, I don't know about this one, but I imagine going backwards, fast people have touched this. Yeah, I can do that stuff as well, but I'm not sure, because, basically, when the orange box came out, they fixed a lot of the engine stuff, or they updated it, and thus some games disable that sort of, like, backwards bunny hopping, but Half-Life 2, the original, is, still intact. You can bunny hop all around, and I did that in a stream of that, but, let's see if I can sneak up on it. Damn it. You blew my cover! Alright. Is it gameplay pause if I do this?
The area you're currently entering is called the Cliffside Arena. We were particularly happy with the vertical cliffside in Half-Life 1, and regretted that we didn't iterate further
do
on
I hear a Strand?
Vertical space allows us to force the player to deal with threats from above.
Say it up, Ryan!
We find that players focus their view on the direction they're traveling. So by using
I'm sorry if you come from New Zealand and you're like, no, that's a Kiwi, Joel.
The player will look up and be prepared for enemies.
Oi!
If the player's path was to move past the bottom of the cliffside, it would be unlikely he would notice soldiers rappelling down from above. And dying from unknown threats never feels fair and certainly isn't fun.
Well, oh. I can't tell. Australia! That is a New Zealand accent? He's Aussie, sounds Melbourne, alright. Oi! Anyway. I like the cliffs here. Hang on, peek your head. Whoa! Can I? Whoa, what the? I'm sorry, the goofy yell has become a staple on my streams. Yeah, for sure, man. Simple Flips, yo, welcome to the stream anytime, and I wish you well in your Mario 64 endeavors, as always. Those are some of the most shitty houses I've ever seen. Oh my god. It's like Godzilla houses. You can tell they're miniatures, you know?
One of the features of our HDR solution is dynamic tone mapping.
Ooh.
The easiest way to think about dynamic tone mapping is that it's a method of simulating the way the human eye reacts to light. In the real world, you've probably walked into a dark room and noticed your eye adjusting to the darkness.
Yeah, like a
you
cat.
see better after some time.
Mm-hmm.
Or you've walked out into a bright day and been blinded by the sun, only to have your eye adjust and allow you to see normally. Your iris is adjusting itself in response to the amount of light
Am I
hitting
in
your
science class?
Dynamic tone mapping simulates this by automatically adjusting the exposure of the scene to mimic the behavior of your iris. You can see this as the view moves from the dark tunnel to the bright sun and back
We're
again.
still fighting.
Here, you can see the way we
the
calculate
graphics.
the amount of light hitting the player's eyes.
Oh!
We take a snapshot of the scene, measure the brightness levels, and then use that to adjust exposure. We
Oh my
consider
God.
light at the center of the screen more important than at the edges. to better
Science
simulate the geometry
rules.
of the eye.
Bill. Alright, well, interesting. There's a lot of technical stuff that goes into these games. Could you believe it? I guess, games aren't just a bunch of, like, microchips and you know, hitting stuff with a hammer and hooking up an HDMI cable to it, you know? Could you believe it? However, I would say that this game is a little too bright. Like, it actually hurts to look at, you know? But, you know, I kind of, you know, first time very ambitious, too.
The courtyard in front of you is a space we call an arena.
Ooh.
Arenas are built to hold the player for a period of time, and usually contain combat or some other challenge. They often have multiple entry points for enemies, along with a gate of some kind to prevent the player moving on, until the challenge has been completed. In this case, the arena is free of enemies until the player solves a puzzle, and triggers an alarm.
That's what they call
This is a
it.
method that allows the player to explore the arena and get a sense of its space before being forced to fight in it.
Oh.
It adds a sense of uneasiness to the player who's expecting to be attacked now that they've reached the goal set for them at the start of the map. The break in the action here is also a crucial part of the level's pacing. It allows the player to recover and explore the world a little after being attacked on the way up the cliffside.
That's right, pacing. Pacing is important. Pacing is important. So is bats. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I think I've talked about this briefly on stream at one point or another, but moments of serenity and letting the player catch a break and a breather is very important, because if it's just constantly boom, it's fucking, you know, you get sick of it, you know. Even the new Doom game, meanwhile, it's very rooted in the arena combat. You know, you go to a new area, you're like, okay, I gotta hit the thing, boom, enemies come around. So, yeah, you know, pacing is important, regardless what medium it is. But
the Source engine supports a wide variety of shaders. The refraction shader on the window
piss
here
filter
requires us to copy the scene to a texture, refract it, and then apply it to the window surface.
Well,
to fully support HDR, every shader in the engine needed to be updated. So this refraction shader was improved to support the full range of contrast.
Ooh.
If you viewed the sun through this window, it would be refracted correctly.
Oh. Well, get out the Bunsen burner. We're about to teach ourselves a bit of science. The House of God.
We wanted to transition from a bright, wide-open
Oh,
space
привет!
into a tighter, closed one to showcase HDR's dynamic tone mapping. We also like to focus on contrasting elements in our settings, like ancient human architecture
Bless.
and futuristic combine technology. A monastery fit these requirements perfectly. Monasteries are generally isolated, unlit, and built ages ago.
They defile the house of
Providing a
God.
backdrop for the contrasting combine technology. When we build fictional settings, we try to ground them by basing them off a real-world location.
Wait.
We
Is
use
this
this
a...
location as a design
technology is
constraint
this?
that forces a
Guys.
logical consistency behind the art choices.
Yo, Victor, what part of Lost Coast design choice was this, huh? Well, you see, the human eye gets tricked. When you go to church, you know, God might be like, hey, check this out, miracle, you know. That's not how he sounds at all. And you may be like, well, I should go to Sunday school more. You know, Lego, Play-Doh, you know.
Churches are great dramatic spaces.
Macaroni
They're often
picture.
lit naturally
Oh.
with extremes of darkness
Suka.
and brightness, which makes them a great showcase for HDR. Gothic churches are the sober
Doesn't sound like that at all.
spaces that you've seen in almost every horror movie or game. Byzantine churches, on the other hand, are very colorful and have a large variety of materials. We wanted that color and material variety to show off our HDR reflections.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, it's interesting. They built this very... Whoa. I mean, Gordon has the strength of, like, 15 generation of bears. Jesus. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be blaspheming in the house of God, but... well, that is a dangly little excited Pot and Pan. But anyway, yeah, this whole area of the game, they just selected or made for this, so... It looks very nice, doesn't it? You know... The Church of the Free Man. Ugh! Anyway. So there's that, but yeah, it does look very nice. Like all this, you know, the light here from the window. Very nice actually. It looks nice. Moving parts can crush and cut. Keep hands... You know, it's kind of odd. Why would the Combine write in like a coherent English sort of like... Klämrisk. You guys know about Klämrisk? Hang on. This is Klämrisk. I can't even... In Sweden we have a thing called Klämrisk, and this is Klämrisk. We can find it... You find it anywhere? So that's Klämrisk. So why did they put a Klämrisk in the Combine death machine? I mean, it's very obvious. I mean, they should have just been writing it in Combinese, but... Alright. Combine language. Anyway, so let's break this thing. There we go. Get that out. This is bothering me a little bit. All right. So what? I kind of just stuff like a thing in here. Just wait. Uh-oh. It's that easy. It's that easy to have a work-related accident, so watch out. Combine is an empire, they don't have a single language. Well, they do though, because the advisors or whatever, they have that sort of like thing going on. Worm language, maggot thing. Oh god damn it! Can you relax? And now the actual game like picks up here. Oh wait, new commentary? Hang on.
We wanted to transition from a bright, wide-open space into... Churches are great dramatic spaces. They're often lit naturally with extremes of darkness and brightness.
Oh wait a minute. Oh, sorry.
Our games are filled with things we call gates, which are essentially just challenges that the player must overcome to drive the experience forward. We used a puzzle here since the player has been through combat and exploration recently. When we design challenges, we try to ensure that the player's goal and the action required by the player are both fun. It's not hard to create interesting goals for the player, like stopping this machine from shelling the nearby village, but the action required by the player to solve the challenge needs to be fun as well. So instead of something menial, such as hitting an off switch, the player gets to use physics to jam the gun's mechanism and cause it to break.
Try to make us There we go. It's like, watch out. Hello, boys. Technical as always, eh? Alright. Hello. Just wait for me to reload, okay? Thank you. Oh yeah, there we go.
The source engine.
Oh, that's source engine. Wouldn't you know it? Alright, now I gotta go through the arena. Did he just bomb himself? He almost did that. Well, you know the Combine, they are super genome soldiers here, so... am I on easy? Hang on, what am I? Oh yeah, I am on easy, sorry. I mean, this is a game. We should be playing it at at least a bit of a challenging level here. Alright. Hook me up with that orange juice. Look at this. Now this looks gorgeous, doesn't it? I think episode 2 used a lot of stuff like this, but wow, this, look at that. It's atmospheric. Yes, walk into my line of death. You know, could you believe we're kind of like almost done with this whole section or game? It's very short, but it is sort of just like a tech demo, if anything. And treating it as a whole game is not really fair, but it's free too, right? Could you imagine if this is the only game you had? Just this tech demo over and over. That's some real early 2000s shit for me. I would always do that stuff. I would just like... I would just get anything that was playable, and I would just play it to shit, you know? And if this was released back in 2002, I would have just been playing this demo over and over and over and over again. I wouldn't even care if it's a demo. I'm just like, hey, you can still play it.
This marks the end of the Lost Coast tour. This has been an experiment on our part to see if our community would find it interesting to learn more about our development process. As always, we're interested in your feedback. I can be reached at Gaben, Gaben, at valvesoftware.com. If people like this, we'll keep producing this kind of content for all of our games going forward. Thanks for listening.
Oh my god. Well, and here's the ending. Unbelievable, man. Oh, hang on. Good old Gabe. So how old is this game now? How old is this? How long ago was this? Don't crash into me now. That's it. I believe that is it. This thing is like 11 years old, 10 plus years. That wasn't released in 2005. I'm talking Lost Coast specifically, not Half-Life 2. I know Half-Life 2 was released in 2004. So that's like 12 years ago, right? Well. Ooh. So it'll actually be 13 years. But, soon. But anyway. This thing was released in... It's out in 2005? Really? This was 2005? Well, for 2005, this looks fantastic. Really? Alright, well. I thought it was like 2007 or something like that. Like, just 10 years ago, but, alright, well. And then we... Ooh! Oh my god. What?! You've entered the chess dimension. You've conquered the half-life. Now conquer the life of chess. Knights and queens. Okay, well, that's that. Now, can I actually cheat in this? You know, let's see what we can do here. Oh yeah, we gotta also like enable the developer console. Here we go. If it cheats, one, no clip. He's flying! Now these are some real tight graphics. Well, look at that. Look at that. It looks amazing. Now I'm fucking around a tech demo, so this is like very weird to do, but well, there we go. Is he still standing here? No. Question is, just a little curious here. Start a new game. I'm gonna leave it off for now. Error graphic. Alright, here's what we do. Impulse 101. Kind of, again, weird. Oh, they actually disabled some of the weapons here because I guess they didn't need it. But hang on, NPC create NPC zombie.
Hey,
I guess he's not in.
you there? Wait a minute now, aren't you?
Hmm.
You are. You're that scientist chap, Friedman, Fishman.
There's an elevator down.
You must be here to take on the Combine. Not sure what one man can do.
Oh, I didn't finish it technically.
But no other reason to visit.
Well, fine. You know what? You know what we do then?
St. Olga.
Wow, I can't believe. Wow, this looks amazing. Whoa! He's fast. Wait a minute. How do I turn the commentary on again? You know what? They specifically told me how to do it, and I ignored it. I thought that was the end of it, but I guess not. Fine. There we go. You have to find an elevator. I don't think I ever did that. I thought that was the end of the whole demo. I guess we're gonna find out the ending of this that I've never seen. So, all right, cool. And then I'm getting errors in the console too, so I don't know what that's all about. But all right, cool, neato. And then we like, yeah, whatever. Get that clemness going. Oh no, hang on. Oh my god, he's speedrunning the game! Open the door. How do they actually arrive here? Do they like jump down or? Yeah, big man. Oh yeah, they rope down. And then we just gotta survive the gauntlet once again. Whoa! Wow! Could you believe ragdolls just crack me up still? Still to this day, they crack me up. No, the other weapons are in here actually. I guess they just didn't load right. And this stuff has music on it too. Alright, well. Ragdolls are timeless. At one point in gaming time, I was actually... A criteria for a good game, in my opinion, was if it had ragdoll physics or not. If it didn't have ragdolls, I was like, ah. You guys remember that? Everybody was just going on about ragdolls. Wonderful. Am I sequence breaking this? Well, yes I am, of course, but... Great. Let's do that again.
This marks the end of the Lost Coast tour.
Thanks, Gabe.
This has been an experiment on our part to see if our community would find it interesting and learn more about our development process. As always, we're interested in your feedback. I can be reached at Gaben, G-A-B-E-N, at valvesoftware.com. If people like this, we'll keep producing this kind of content for all of our games going forward. Thanks for listening.
Here it is. What's your favorite Half-Life 2 weapon that isn't the gravity gun? Honestly, I'm gonna be real boring to say the shotgun. Probably. Oh no, here it comes. What the Fisac? I too enjoy Fisac. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa! What? Relax now. Oh, there he goes. Doop. Alright. So we gotta take an elevator down now, but where's this quote-unquote elevator? I don't see it. It's elevator. What elevator are you guys talking about? It's an elevator over here? Elevator. It's an elevator over here?
This marks the end.
Huh? The plank is your elevator. You have to go underneath. Oh. Is that the elevator right there? Oh, I see. A little tricky to get over there, though, right? I mean, good gravy. Yeah, I've actually never seen the ending of this. I'm serious. I've never been here. Wow, I've never seen this, actually. What? Okay. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Oh, my God. Whoa. Oh. I'm not hopping. Oh. Oh. Scary, man. Scary. Very, again, never seen it. Don't shake around now. Whoa! Whoa!
You did it, lad.
I did it.
Come on with me to St. Olga.
Uh-huh.
Celebrate this victory with a feast.
Head crab.
I, hope you like leeches. Hey, where you going?
I'm one with the sea now. Well, there you go. That's Lost Coast. And, you know, a little bit of an interesting thing before the episode's actually arriving. But, alright. Not bad. Not bad. Cool.